Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. We're going to make things better really quickly, I think. We have no choice. If we don't, our country will end. And I really value this. Being with you has been a lot of fun for me. You are a great person. You've done an amazing job and are a great example to many people. Keep going, and I hope everything stays good for you. There will also be a big election soon. I believe November 5th will be the most significant day in our country's history. That polling place will likely be the most important one. If we don't win, I feel so bad for everyone. I think it might be the most important day in our country's history. No, I believe we have reached a fork in the path of civilization's fate. I also believe we should go in the right direction. I believe you are the right way to go. It was still there today. Talk with Elon Musk and Donald Trump, who is running for president again. As you listen, Trump says that November 5th will be the most important day in American history, and maybe even in all of human history. Elon Musk says that this is a turning point for humanity. What does this really mean? Not forget that Trump is definitely for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you remember, they said this about a month or two ago. Who knows, maybe we'll pay them back with $35 trillion in crypto, right? We'll give them some Bitcoin and take away $35 trillion. How do you think it should be more well-known in America? How is that going to work? Oh, it should be easy to do. It's already well known. Things are going well. There aren't many rules about it. One reason it's going along is because of that, but it's not the same as money. And it will be good for the country in the end. But we can't shut it down even though Biden is trying to do so. Biden is no smarter than we are. Could you picture this guy telling you to stop something like that? He has no idea what it is. Other people will accept it if we don't. You know, it's already a huge deal. I already read the words bigger than any company in the world. The market is bigger than many countries, you see. It's really important. We have people who are leaders if we're not going to be them. Some of them I know. They know a lot. Other countries will adopt it if we don't take the lead. Other countries will do it anyway, but we can lead, so we might as well lead. The former president and possible next president, Donald Trump, says again that the United States needs to be the star in this area. Are you leaving? Are you likely to vote? What do you think? Write your thought below. Now, what's going on with Crypto Crew? Sean is firing back at you. Another video about cryptocurrency. Next up is El Crypto Pro altcoins, which is quite the start. Altcoins have helped a lot of people spread their risk. Bitcoin has been beating up on altcoins. You should pay attention to this chart. In 2020, the altcoin market hit rock bottom at the 0.75 line in the Mayer multiplier. This 0.75 line is it. Afterwards, in 2023, the bottom was a line that was 0.75 in the Mayer scale. After a run-up, we looked back and went back down. People thought they were all going to gather and keep going. The yellow line then broke, and this might just be a double bottom. Are we going to have another all season? As you can see, both the stochastic RSI and the Bitcoin Diamonds chart found resistance again. This is a very important level of resistance. 58 to 59% range, it was a support in 2019, served as backup in 2020, but when we failed, alts went crazy in 2021. Now we're just switching this thing from support to resistance. As you can see, this number fits with this. When Bitcoin's power drops, will there be a huge alt season? Alts go up when you look at the Bitcoin price chart. What do we see that we expect? Wants you to pay attention to this pattern. Take this away. We had this double peak back in 2021, which you can see. After that, we had this big round at the bottom. This then looks like it's taking on some kind of handle design. The cup and handle print here looks like the kind you see in books. You can enter this with a bullish trend, as we just showed you. We got here with a rising trend. And this is where the left side of the cup began. That would be right here. It had a big round bottom after that. We have this cup's collar. After that, we have this name. Take a look at this to see how you measure it. Take note that this is a continuation pattern. Now you can pull this up to see how high this price goal really goes. This is where the cup's bottom meets the lid. This is what we did for you with this orange line. So let's move this orange line up and look at where it could go. The opponents to the lid. At $305,000 per Bitcoin, this technical goal goes up to more than $300,000. Is this possible? How do we know about the design of the cup and handle? Have a look at the Crypto Millionaire Technical Analysis 101 book we wrote just for you. All of these trends show up in different ways on different charts. If you want to learn more, you should definitely check this out. On top of that, we have the complete guide for people who are just starting out with cryptocurrency. Check out these 2 reads if you're new to cryptocurrency or want to brush up on what you need to know. Also, check out this Twitter handle, This is Sming. You should check them out because this is a chart you don't want to miss. Take a look. The estimate for 2021's peak decay is shown below. This is almost exactly what each Bitcoin peak looked like. As you can see, these peaks were hidden within a few dollars. These peaks were hidden within a few dollars and went all the way up to $64,682. For real, this calls for 65. Check out how true this is. If you look more closely, you can see that this goes all the way out to 2041. If we zoom in on this price action, you can see the Bitcoin price goal of $1 million. You can see that the base, or bottom line, of this goes over the $1 million mark around the year 2036. In other words, that's not too far away, about 12 years from now. You might wonder, what about the 2024 to 2025 prediction? We know the answer to that though. Look at this. That's ranges. There's a break from this dotted line, which is really this top line that gets hit every time. There is a slant from that line because you can't always be right. And the difference is either a plus or a minus. The answer will depend on when we reach this line. Today is the first day of 2025. It's now the end of 2025-2026. That means that the price we set for ourselves from the cup and handle pattern was around $300,000. This is getting a little long, which, give or take a few percentage points, equals tens of thousands of dollars. Remember that anytime we get close to that, it will be in the second half of 2025. The most this can be is $278,000. Then $288,000 near the end of the year, which is still within the range of that pattern's mechanical goal for the cup and handle. However, as you can see, the first bottom range began in 2025 and goes all the way to 164,000. The line is at 194 and the extension is 233. Moving from one quarter to the next, the 181,000 could be the lowest number by the middle of the year and go as high as 215,000 or 260. That's it. There's no doubt that the chart is interesting. What do you think will happen? When do you think this will be the peak? Master BTC, according to LTC, Bitcoin is most likely to reach its highest point either in May 25th or around November or December 25th. The last time this happened was in May 2017, and the last time it happened was in December 2017. It would be closer to 214 in May, which is between 201 and 215 on this scale, and closer to 238 near the end of the year, which is between 200,000 and 288 on this scale. What do you think about this? There is a huge price range from 164 to 288 Bitcoin, but there is also a big chance because 164 Bitcoin is so cheap compared to 59,000 Bitcoin right now. We need to use our calculator to divide 164 by 59. From where we are now, that's a 2.7x increase. Definitely a huge rise in value just for Bitcoin. In other words, if you're not in the market and think prices will go down. This is how the market cheats you. Everyone is becoming scared. We're going down from these earlier highs, which made us think that this was the top. I do not believe that there is a Bitcoin bubble.